everybody, to another edition of A Word with PQ. Thank you for joining me. DJ, cut the music, please. Now, the first issue I want to get off into is the legalization of marijuana. Mary Jane, weed, grass, pot, multa, whatever you may call it. Now, marijuana has been illegal for quite some time now, but years ago it was legal. And for those of you who believe the illegalization of marijuana is somehow to the benefit of you and the safety of your children, wake up and get out of fantasy land. People get drunk and drive under the influence every single day. People are taking meds, Zoloft, Lunesta, all kind of prescription pills, and driving under the influence, potentially putting themselves in danger as well as others. So what's any different between that and marijuana? Can marijuana be detrimental? Probably so. But so is alcohol. So are cigarettes. And so are prescription pills. If Lunesta is legal, marijuana should be legal. If Ambien is legal, marijuana should be legal. If Jack Daniels and all other forms of hard liquor are legal, marijuana should be legal. That's all I'm saying. And don't be surprised if when marijuana does become legal, that some politician or somebody running for office will use that in their campaign to gain support. If it does become legal, it's going to be on the back of some politician who's going to use it to gain support. I could be wrong, but there's a high probability that that will happen. Now, should it be legal or illegal? I don't know. I know one thing. If it becomes legal, it's going to mess up a lot of money for a lot of people who use that as means to get by. I mean, the people in Humboldt County, that's a big part of their economy over there. And I'm not going to play judge and jury here. But that's up to the people to decide whether it should be legal or not. Would there be some benefits to it being legal? Absolutely. Would there be some disadvantages? Probably so. But you got to take the good with the bad. You got to take everything with a grain of salt. Moving on. Next topic I want to address is vegetarians and people who are vegan. Is vegan the way to go? I don't know. Now, my personal opinion, there's nothing wrong with eating meat. I mean, would I ever go vegan? Probably not. I might stay away from a few things in my diet or whatever, but ultimately I'm probably always going to eat chicken or fish or some form of meat. And there's debates on this, but all I know is that you don't have to be a hardcore vegan and drink wheatgrass juice for the rest of your life to be healthy. That's a misnomer. And if you can't give up meat, but you still want to be healthy, you have choices. For instance, all you beef lovers out there, you don't have to give up beef. Just get some grass-fed beef or some free-range chicken. Might be a little more pricey in terms of the cost, but hey, it's your health, not mine. And some of you out there will eat fried food to the grave. And that's perfectly okay. And others will be hardcore, fanatical vegans. But guess what? Your fanaticism is going to lead to stress. And stress is going to take you to the grave quicker than a bullet will. So at the end of the day, you choose the way you want to live your life. Moving on. The next topic I want to get into is teachers that are screwing these kids. Yes, fornicating with their students, having sex with their students. I just saw a story today where HIV positive teacher fornicated with the student, and I believe it was a male who the student was, and the teacher was also a male. But there's two sides to this coin. For instance, if I was in school and I had a teacher that looked like Halle Berry, Pam Grier, she was maybe about 30s, early 40s, and I'm a young 15, 16-year-old boy, and my hormones are off the charts, skyrocketing to the roof, and she throws a pass at me, probably gonna accept it. Wouldn't be long before my mom will find out what's going on. Because me, I've really never been a model student. And if all of a sudden I'm excelling in her class and all the other classes is not the case, she's gonna think something is up. Hey, I'm getting some extra credit. I'm doing extracurricular activity. Now it might be with her, but you get my drift. I mean, hell, if I was in that position, I would love it. If I had an older grown woman as an adolescent, you know, giving me the business, I would capitalize it and use it to my advantage to the utmost. There was a student in the class that I had issues with, I would tell her to lower his grade. Hey, you see that guy right there, Doug, he just turned in his paper? Give him a D. But you know I can't do that. Do it for me. Do it for me. So it's probably good I didn't have a situation like that in school, because I would have capitalized on it to its maximum extent. Appreciate you for coming out, wherever you are. Maybe you're on your iPhone or you're on your laptop. But I'll leave you with these words once again. Gotta get your mind right before you get your grind right. Peace, everybody.
Lord, I came to you hungry, and you fed me. I stray away from time to time, but I always come back, each and every time more humble. I have many demons that I fight, but you help me through my battles, providing the armor that I need to come back in one piece. I hold it down for my dogs. I hold it down for my niggas. I hold it down for my dogs. I hold it down for my niggas. But at the end of the day, I try to be a righteous man and live along the guidelines and the plan that you've made for me, Father. Peace out, sex.